There about Donald Trump, the man who will be his vice president, Mike Pence, says he hopes an influential and revered civil rights leader will change his mind about boycotting the inauguration ceremony on Friday. The veteran Democratic Party Congressman John Lewis said he didn't believe Mr. Trump was a legitimate president. From Washington, here's Laura Bicker.
The stage is set and rehearsals are underway for the moment when Donald Trump will take the oath of office. After a week of swirling controversies, this will be the day that matters. But already notable figures have said they won't be there.
It's going to be very difficult. I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
John Lewis is a respected and much-loved civil rights icon. His words matter. But Donald Trump attacked him on Twitter and created a bitter row. The Vice President-elect defended his boss.
I have great respect for John Lewis and for his contributions, particularly to the civil rights movement. I was deeply disappointed to see someone of his stature question the legitimacy of Donald Trump's election as president and say he's not attending the inauguration. And I hope he reconsiders both positions.
Security is being tightened as parts of the Capitol get ready to go on lockdown. Around 1 million people are expected here on Friday, but John Lewis isn't the only one not coming. At least 20 Democrats have said they will not be there. And Donald Trump doesn't just have racial or political divisions to heal.
The president-elect accused his top spies of leaking an unverified dossier of claims that the Trump campaign team had close links with Russia. He even compared their actions to Nazi Germany, setting up a confrontational relationship with the very agencies who keep America safe.
What I do find outrageous is equating an intelligence community with Nazi Germany. I do take great umbrage at that, and there is no basis for Mr. Trump to point fingers at the intelligence community for leaking information that was already available publicly.
A stern rebuke. But the president-elect says this inauguration week and this particular piece of historic political theatre will be about listening to the voice of the people, not the Washington elite. Laura Bicker, BBC News, Washington.
Well, let's speak to Laura now. Laura, Mr. Lewis insisting he will not go. I don't presume he can be persuaded to change his mind at this point.
Well, it will be interesting to see if he does. John Lewis is one of these Democrat congressmen that even is loved by Republicans, and that's why when he said his words and Donald Trump has reacted in the way he's done, it's caused such outrage. But he's not the only one criticising the president-elect. You heard there from the outgoing CIA head John Brennan. He had some tough words about Donald Trump's habit of tweeting. And in that interview, in the rest of that interview with Fox News, he told the conservative news channel that spontaneity is not something that protects national security interests. He went on to say, therefore, when he speaks and reacts, he has to understand the implications and impact on the United States could be profound. It's more than about Mr. Trump, he says, it's about the United States of America. These are harsh words indeed from an outgoing CIA director. So when I've said in my piece there is division to heal, it's not just about racial divide, political divide. There are real divisions to heal with the people who keep America safe, the eyes and ears of America.
Now, presidential inauguration, the words that are spoken at them, they ring down the years, don't they? So everybody will be extremely interested in what Mr. Trump has to say.
There is no doubt this is a historic moment, and watching the preparations going on in the Capitol is pretty special. You can only get into certain parts of the mall. There are parts of the Capitol on lockdown while rehearsals are underway today. There are motorcades racing through the city to different parts as people are shuffled from TV studio to TV studio. There's no doubt Washington is an exciting place to be, but all eyes, all ears will be on when Mr. Trump takes that microphone after the oath of office. How does he go about perhaps putting to bed these several weeks of controversies that have swirled around him, and there are quite a number to go at? Or does he just talk about healing the divisions that perhaps the elections have caused? There's a number of issues for him to deal with, and I think certainly they're expecting around 1 million people, and having heard from some of his supporters, they are excited about this because they're excited that this is someone who is not part of the Washington elite, who's not a normal politician, and they want to hear what he has to say about making their lives better.
And one wonders, Laura, if there'll be a tweet from the president-elect on the morning of his inauguration. We have to wait and see, I guess.
We'll look forward to that.
Laura Bicker in Washington, thank you very much.